Have you ever thought, why doesn't the ink in a pen immediately leak out like water in a hollow bucket? Even though it's ink, liquid, in a small plastic tube, it's just covered in a small ball. Strangely, this pen can write when scratched, but doesn't leak when stored. Very magical. So, how does a pen actually work? Okay, this is a regular ballpoint pen. No AI chip, no email, just plastic, ink, and a small ball on the tip. The size? Very small, usually around 1 millimeter. This ball can rotate freely in its holder. When you write, the ball rotates due to friction with the paper, and it carries ink from the tube to be transferred to the paper. Easy, right? Ball rotates equals ink comes out. You write, "Don't forget to buy instant noodles." But yeah, you still forget to buy them, but wait, why doesn't the ink just drip out through the gap in the ball? There are 3 reasons why the ink in a pen doesn't leak out randomly: viscosity, capillary action, and help from gravity. Let's discuss them one by one. 1. Viscosity. Pen ink is not thin like water, it's thick. It's like syrup or tomato sauce that has to be beaten first before it comes out. Because it's thick, the ink can't flow on its own. It has to be dragged by the ball at the tip of the pen. So, if the ball doesn't move, the ink won't come out. 2. Capillary action. Now, this is a cool term for the suction effect in a narrow gap, like tree roots sucking water from the ground. In a pen, this effect holds the ink at the tip but doesn't spill. You could say the ink is held back, but it's not allowed to come out yet. 3. Gravity. Usually pens are stored with the tip down, in pockets, on tables, and pencil cases. Gravity helps the ink keep going down. And if you put the pen with the tip facing up, well, that's why sometimes the pen gets cranky. Now back to the little ball, then this is the main star. It sits in a hole that fits perfectly so it can only rotate, but the ink can't leak through the sides. Think of the turnstiles at the mall. You can go in and out, but you have to move in the right way. When you write, the friction of the paper makes this ball spin. Muter, so the ink is taken, then transferred to the paper. Like a mini conveyor belt, but specifically for ink. What if you don't play? Yes, just leave the ink alone. Not going anywhere, then why doesn't the pen tip dry quickly? Actually, sometimes it does dry out. That's why you have to scribble on the tip of the paper first so it heats up. Now the important question, why do pens sometimes leak on airplanes? The answer? Because of air pressure. Up there, the outside pressure is lower than the pressure inside the ink cartridge. As a result, the ink can be pushed out. If the pen is cheap or stored with the tip up, then get ready to get a free ink stain on your clothes. Tip: if you bring a pen on the plane, store it with the tip facing down. If you pull the ball out, congrats, you just created a mini disaster. The ink will start to drip. Maybe not right away, but it will, because the gatekeeper is gone. So there you have it. A regular pen. It looks simple, but it works really hard. It writes, but it doesn't leak. It sticks to paper, but it doesn't stick to your pocket. It's all thanks to a combination of a tiny ball, thick ink, and the laws of physics that work 24/7. So next time you write something, whether it's a shopping list, a love letter, or don't forget to pay the electricity bill, remember your pen is a little hero. If you feel like you've gained new knowledge today, hit the like button. Let the enthusiasm flow, like ink on the tip of a pen. And write in the comments column of the video what else we should discuss. See you again.